Hi, my name is Walt Whitehead, and I'm an expert on public health nutrition. Although you might not guess it based on my current appearance, I was obese at the age of 14. I didn't understand the implications of my diagnosis at the time, but this placed me in the fastest growing population in America at increased risk for developing heart disease, dementia, type 2 diabetes, and certain forms of cancer later in life. The aim of this video is to help you and other legislators develop your own appropriate stance regarding the current controversy around the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010, or HHFKA, which sets specific requirements for food served under the National School Lunch and Breakfast programs, and dramatically improve the nutritional quality of the meals our children receive at school. Since the 1980s, obesity rates have more than doubled among children and quadrupled among adolescents in the United States. Following the first round of its implementation in 2012, the HHFKA set specific standards within these programs that increased fruit, vegetable, and whole grain availability, while limiting levels of sodium, saturated fat, and other nutrients to improve the health of children who eat school meals. Unfortunately, a highly vocal opposition has surfaced arguing that the HHFKA standards are too difficult for schools to meet, have increased food waste, and have reduced meal program participation in the face of increased administrative costs. In response to these claims, the new U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, signed a proclamation that he would take action to ease nutrition standards and make some of the requirements optional. In doing so, Perdue is ignoring recent scientific research findings around these unsubstantiated claims. Contrary to claims that kids are throwing away more of their food, one study comparing food waste before and after the HHFKA took effect not only found a slight decrease in food waste, but also that children chose more fruit and ate more of their vegetables post-implementation. Similarly, school participation doesn't appear to be an issue either. In 2015, the USDA announced that 95% of schools were successfully meeting the new standards. I would argue that any change to a major national institution is going to bear an increased upfront cost and administrative burden, but I urge you to consider what the HHFKA is trying to prevent. Obesity issues currently cost our nation an estimated $150 billion in healthcare costs each year. I strongly recommend that the current HHFKA standards remain intact. Furthermore, the issue of poor nutrition in the home remains an issue regardless of the quality of in-school meals. I urge lawmakers to support any legislation aimed at improving parental nutrition education. In addition, vertical farming techniques represent one viable solution to improving fruit and vegetable availability in food deserts, as well as an opportunity for job creation and economic development in impoverished areas. The war on obesity has begun, and all Americans are responsible for ensuring its continued progress.